December 5th, 2023, the magical day when GTA 6 was officially unveiled to the public. So many people waited in anticipation just to get our first proper look at this game. At least I would say that if the trailer wasn't leaked a day before. Like seriously, what a way to ruin the anticipation by just leaking it. Then forcing Rockstar to just drop the trailer a few hours before the initial release date. Like I remember I was trying to go to sleep and my friend texted me saying that the trailer was leaked, and I didn't believe it because why would I? But very soon it became apparent that the trailer had indeed leaked online, so that was fun. Anyway, the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. Man, that sounds weird to say. For years I remember all the theories and fake leaks for GTA 6. Like who remembers when people thought that Ryan Gosling was going to be in the game? Strange times. But now we can actually say that the official GTA 6 trailer has been released. This moment is super surreal to me since I adore the GTA series. It is without a doubt my favorite piece of entertainment ever. I've played every single game and know so many of the quotes. I'll have a number 9. A number 9 large. Rollman, are you sleeping, you fat fuck? What up, can a look come into your crib? For legal reasons, I cannot continue this scene. But yeah, I love GTA. So GTA 6 was a game that I have been insanely hyped for. The leaks from September last year only grew my excitement further. But now that the trailer is officially out, I have been analyzing it like crazy. And the more excited I have gotten, the more worried I am also getting. Now, do I think the game will be bad? No, not at all. What we have seen so far looks incredible, but is it all too good to be true? Well, in this video, I want to go over everything we know so far about the game, and see if it'll be a worthy entry into the series. Y'all ready? Then let's get into it. Now, I think it's only fair that we discuss what many people are most excited for, the brand new map. Now obviously, we know that we are back in Vice City. That has been a big contender for years now, but it appears that the game will be taking place within the entire Florida state, which is going to be called Leonida in the game. In terms of other locations, we know that we'll have an area based on the Florida Keys, hopefully called the Gator Keys in the final game. Another city that we know is in the game is Port Gellhorn, which I assume is a parody of Fort Myers. And apparently there will be another city called Yorktown, but I don't know what that could be based on. Maybe Orlando? I don't know. Now already I am super hyped for the map. Just from the small glimpses that we have seen, it looks huge and full of so much life. Like take a look at the Vice City beach in GTA 6, and compared to the Vespucci beach in GTA 5, it's a night and day comparison, and there seems to be a lot more variety, which I am so thankful for. The GTA 5 map always bothered me with how empty it felt. Like it's just one big city, then a load of mountains, then a small dirt town at the end. One thing I love about the San Andreas map is just how diverse it is. You got the 3 cities, then a load of countryside with desert, forest, and countryside, and of course a few small towns sprinkled in here and there to add a bit more variety. GTA 4 was originally going to explore a map that would have had 3 states based around the New York area, but instead we just got Liberty City and Albany, which isn't bad, but you know, it's whatever. But now GTA 6 can have a much more detailed map. Like we have probably only seen a tiny percentage as to what the map will look like, although my only worry is that the majority of the map will just be a wide open space of nothing. Red Dead 2 is kind of guilty of this, but it's a goofy cowboy game, so I'll let it slide. Like the swampy lands that we have seen look visually stunning, but I wouldn't want them to take up most of the map like in GTA 5. If they are going to have these big open lands, then at least add some variety like some small towns here and there. Kinda like what they did in San Andreas for example. That game's map struck a perfect balance of having a wide open space, but including some small towns here and there to make the map feel much bigger. But one thing about the map that I am genuinely really excited for are the interiors. You have no idea how frustrating it was in GTA 5 where there are so many buildings but no interiors to explore. They did kind of fix this in Red Dead 2 where most of the buildings had interiors, but look at all the skyscrapers in Vice City. Imagine getting into big shootouts with police while trying to navigate through skyscrapers. Or hell, wouldn't it be amazing if you could enter houses and steal stuff from them? This is the kind of stuff I really want to see in a new map. Open spaces with some small towns here and there, and massive cities with so much to do in them. Florida in real life is already such a weird place, so bringing this already weird location into the GTA series has so much potential. Like I said, my main concern is that Rockstar might try and make the map as big as possible without much variety, but hopefully they learned from GTA 5 that just because the map is big, it doesn't make it automatically good. But from what we've seen of the map, it looks amazing and I really can't wait to see more of it. But now we are at the most important part of any GTA game, the gameplay. Now gameplay is a very important part of the GTA series. With each new installment, they always try to push what they're capable of with new and even groundbreaking gameplay mechanics. But the main question is, what kind of gameplay elements could we see in GTA 6? Well, a very popular idea and my personal favorite would be to see some destruction mechanics. There are some times that we see destruction in GTA, but it's usually through cutscenes or planned in the game script. GTA 4 had some small destruction physics, but they were very small. I want to see some destruction mechanics similar to the Battlefield games. Now I know that Battlefield is a very divisive game series, but you have to admit the destruction mechanics in those games are fucking amazing. Like, I remember playing Hardline years ago and being blown away from the destruction. Now, am I looking for destruction to the point where you can destroy an entire skyscraper? Not really. As cool as that would be, that might be a wee bit too much, even for modern consoles. Like, the game will already be jam-packed, so adding destruction mechanics would be a nightmare. Maybe they can give certain buildings and structures the ability to be destroyed, like a shop or a house, or even being able to drive through a wall. I remember seeing some gameplay for a cancelled game called 8 Days, which had some incredible destruction mechanics. Like, imagine all of this happening in GTA 6. In terms of other gameplay mechanics, I would like to see some of the physics from GTA 4 be brought in. Except for the driving. Like, for love of God, never touch that game's driving mechanics ever again. But I want to see some of the ragdoll mechanics brought back for GTA 6. Seeing characters fly all over the place was so much fun in that game. Even the vehicle damage in GTA 4 was really impressive. I've always believed that while GTA 5 obviously has better graphics, GTA 4's gameplay was way better. So I hope they improve on 4's gameplay and bring it over to this game, or hell, even some of the mechanics from Red Dead 2. We do know that GTA 6 was built off of GTA 5 and maybe a bit of Red Dead 2. Like, the gameplay leak from last year looked almost identical to GTA 5's graphics, but some of the gameplay mechanics that we got to see were very similar to Red Dead 2, like only being able to carry a certain amount of weapons, being able to zip tie NPCs and carrying them, or having the option to rob or kill someone. Now obviously, Rockstar could be adding some gameplay mechanics that we have never seen in any of the games yet. As long as the driving, walking, and shooting mechanics work, then we're all good. But seriously, I really hope Rockstar includes new gameplay mechanics instead of just improving the graphics like in GTA 5. I know it seems like I hate GTA 5, which isn't the case at all. I have a really strong connection with that game and it has some fantastic elements. I just don't really like how they prioritize graphics over gameplay. Speaking of the graphics, holy shit, they look amazing. Like, look at these graphics. The lighting, the scenery, the backgrounds, and even the humans look fantastic. I really don't have any worries for the graphics since Rockstar knows how to make some visually stunning games. Hell, for all we know, the game could look way better in the final product. People thought that the Red Dead 2 trailer was just CGI, but the final product turned out to be 10 times better. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about the graphics. I guess the hair is a major improvement from GTA 5 and Red Dead 2. Like, everyone's hair in Red Dead 2 looked so greasy. So thanks Rockstar for finally mastering the look of hair. You did good, Rockstar. But now comes the really big question. What are the characters going to be like? The GTA series has been known for having a large variety of strange yet really likable characters, but when it comes to protagonists, they have all been men. Unless you count the 4 female protagonists in GTA 1, but like, who remembers them? But in GTA 6 we're given 2 new characters, a man that might be named Jason and a woman named Lucia. Now from what we've seen in the trailer, they seem to be doing a Bonnie and Clyde type story, which honestly I am all for. I do wonder though, how far will their crime sprees go? Would it be laid back like in GTA 4 with just a few robberies? Or would they be pulling off some large scale heists like in GTA 5? From what we can see in the trailer, they appear to be robbing some small stores, but maybe the robberies become more and more ambitious as the game continues. One thing I am curious about though is Lucia being in prison. A lot of people are speculating that she goes into prison later on in the game and that Jason is actually an undercover cop, which would be a terrible idea. Like, having Lucia get arrested halfway through the game could be interesting, but for the love of God, please don't make Jason a cop. I assume we'll also be playing as Jason throughout the game, and him being a couple kind of ruined the game for me. Like, we're meant to be playing as criminals, aren't we? I don't want a big reveal where Jason rats out Lucia and there's a whole argument. I just want to play as 2 criminals committing crimes in Florida. Or sorry, Leonida, I think. But with all that said, I am very interested in Jason's character. One thing I noticed is that his design from the posters seem to be inspired from previous GTA characters. Like, think about it, he's got Nico Bellic's hair, CJ's tank top, and Claude's green cargo pants. I think that's a very nice little nod to the older characters. I even noticed that Lucia kind of looks like Catalina from San Andreas in the game. Did anyone else notice that? Of course, I am very excited for Lucia's character as well. We haven't seen much of her, but from what we have seen, she's looking to be a very interesting character. One detail that a lot of people have noticed from the poster is that she seems to have an ankle monitor on, which will probably be the game's way of restricting the map to players. Very clever, Rockstar. Very clever. But another aspect of these characters that a lot of people are wondering is, who are the actors behind these characters? Well, nothing has been confirmed of course, but from the old leaks, people have found two potential actors, Natalia Morales as Lucia, and Bryan Zampella as Jason. Now there's next to no proof that Natalia Morales is playing Lucia, this is all just speculation, but with Bryan Zampella there's a lot of strange evidence. You see, once GTA 6 leaked last year, he started to make some very cryptic posts that sort of related to GTA 6. Some were very subtle, and some weren't. But what really got people talking is with his YouTube series Blast Crew, where Shawn Fonteno appears, who voices Franklin in GTA 5, and it doesn't stop there. Both Shawn and even Ned Luke have been supporting Bryan and his series a lot on Instagram, and recently in an interview with Salon Play, he was asked if he's involved in GTA 6, and then this happened.
So, is Bryan Zampella, Jason, are you part of GTA 6 in any way?
Whoa. No! Turn it down!
Oh my god!
No!
Oh my god!
Maybe this is all just a marketing stunt on Rockstar's end, which would be really clever, or maybe Bryan's just trolling the fans, which is probably true. Regardless if he's Jason or not, we will get a confirmation on the actors soon enough. Rockstar's known for choosing the best of the best performers for their games, even getting people who have barely acted like young Melee in San Andreas. He did a fantastic job as CJ in that game even though he barely acted beforehand. So I'm really excited to see these characters. Arthur Morgan is one of the greatest characters in all of gaming, so I do have faith that Rockstar can make even better characters for GTA 6. Now throughout the entire video, I've been discussing how excited I am for the game, right? So you're probably wondering why I titled the video, Why I'm Worried for GTA 6, or something along those lines if I end up changing the title. Well, honestly, it mainly has to do with expectations. This game is probably one of the most hyped entertainment properties of all time. It's kind of hard to explain just how excited people are for this game, and with how long it's been in development for, people are expecting a lot from this game. Like, it's gotta be close to near perfection if it wants to please the fans. I feel like nowadays there's always a lot of expectations on new games coming out, and about 9 times out of 10 they rarely live up to those standards and usually end up disappointing a lot of people. So can GTA 6 be a rare exception and actually exceed expectations? Well, it's hard to say. Obviously I am insanely excited for the game, but I am kind of worried if the 10-year wait will be worth it. I'm worried that the game isn't going to be the second coming of Christ like people are anticipating. Plus the fact that Dan Houser left Rockstar a few years back is a bit worrying. He most likely had a small bit of involvement with the writing, but I heard that development was apparently overhauled in 2020, which I hope isn't the case. Dan Houser is a fantastic writer and is one of the main reasons why Rockstar made so many great games. So I do hope that there's some of that signature Dan Houser writing in this game. But aside all that, I will definitely be playing this game the second it comes out. And I will probably disappear for over a week or two just to experience this game. I have been waiting almost 8 years for this game, which sounds crazy saying it out loud. And even if it doesn't reach the standards that people are expecting, I will still play the game. This is GTA 6, and Rockstar may be a shady company with some weird business practices, but when they pour all their time and effort into making a game, you know that you're going to be in for a fantastic ride. But what do you guys think? Are you extremely hyped for the game like I am? Or are you a normal person and have better things to focus on? Let me know down in the comments below, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.